Picking strawberries as early as the end of this month. I know.
End of this month?
I know. Isn't that soon?
They're in trouble. I mean, because this week upcoming, we have several nights where we will have a hard freeze.
Yeah.
So them and other businesses that specialize in crops like that are going to have their work cut out for them. And we'll get to that here in the 7-day.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I know.
That's what we call a tease in the business.
Yeah, got to keep them around.
Yeah, but we are tracking severe weather, unfortunately, tonight. You can see that they're basically as far south in our viewing area as you can possibly get. We have this severe weather. But notice a couple things I want you to notice here, folks. The first being the severe thunderstorm watch is being trimmed away. So once this area of disturbed weather moves out, that's it. So Northwest Arkansas, we didn't see any. We didn't think we would. You're over. Fort Smith, we are on the fringe of seeing some severe weather. It didn't really materialize. It was all further to the south. We still do have a severe thunderstorm warning here for Scott County until 8:45 or 9:45, excuse me. So about for the next 20 minutes or so. This cell moving at about 55 miles an hour, dropping some inch hail and some very gusty winds, and then a whole mess of storms here. Polk County into McCurtain County, Oklahoma, and then Yell County, we have a severe thunderstorm warning, as well as for Montgomery County, a rough night in Mount Ida. And you can see they just issued a new severe thunderstorm warning polygon even for the south. So a pretty rough evening here headed for DeQueen. In fact, this cell right here, the way that's hooking, that makes me a little bit nervous for folks in DeQueen. But for us, our inclement weather is mostly coming to an end, and then things will start to improve greatly for our temperatures especially. Look as we get toward Tuesday and Wednesday, back into the 60s. Now, here's what we were talking about, these overnight lows into the upper 20s. And anytime you get below 29 degrees or so, you got to worry about a hard freeze, not just a frost. So unfortunately, that's a killing freeze for anything that has started to bloom up. The same thing here in the River Valley, up into the 60s, but yeah, still flirting with the freezing mark there by Tuesday. What you don't see is once we get to Friday, temperatures really fall off. A Storm Prediction Center saying, yeah, below average temperatures 6 to 10 days out looks like a pretty good bet. And that takes us out through March 21st. Temperatures right now 40s and lower 50s. That's why we really didn't have a lot of severe weather. Really just too chilly out there. As we go through the rest of the night, most of that activity should wind down. We'll be nice and quiet. Can't rule out a couple of sprinkles, though, tomorrow afternoon if you have outdoor plans. So keep that in mind, and then we'll be pretty quiet as we get toward Monday morning. Lows tonight chilly, 30s and 40s, and we don't really rise that much tomorrow, only into the back in the upper 50s, and maybe a few locations hit 60. A nice couple of days. Through Wednesday, then we're watching for another possible severe weather event as we get toward Thursday. But St. Patrick's Day looks quiet with temperatures in the 40s. That's chilly, though. Same thing, River Valley, a nice couple of days. And then we watch for more showers and storms as we get toward the latter part of next week. It was a little stormy for the Razorback softball team today. Meredith Mulkey explains why in sports next.